What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. First up on the agenda today is to do a little reorganization and make this base feel more like a base and less like a platform with random crap on it. I was kind of thinking I wanted to build against the cliff back here, but this big Elden Ring wind circle kind of makes that a little tough. But at the same time, this thing's kind of awesome because I finally tested it out. And there's a whole bunch of metal up here. I did not know that. That's really awesome. So I've seen you can place foundations down and you can still use that thing, so maybe I'll try and make this look a little bit cooler. But I think we definitely want to leave that usable. It'd be really sweet if we can make a second metal base up on top of that mountain and just have our pals loaded in, constantly working whenever we're at this base. Yeah, that's a huge benefit to this base that I did not account for. That is awesome. But yeah, this place needs a total remodel. I already went and I caught us another Eikthyr deer, and he's currently logging for us. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump into things and get started. A quick friendly reminder, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave me a like and consider subscribing. It would help a lot. And with that out of the way, cue the montage. I think we're gonna call the base done for now, and I gotta say, this might be the coolest thing I've built in a long time. It is absolutely my coolest Palworld base by far. I'll give you the grand tour. We moved to the Pal Ranch down here by the river. We're gonna put all of our farms over here. I think this space will just be dedicated to that. This over here I'm a little unsure of. It really ruins the view of the bridge. I still think the bridge is cool, but the pals don't use it, so it's really just for me. This over here is supposed to be like the pal barn. This is where all of their beds are. I considered making it a second story, but I know pals get pretty big, and I didn't want to build up another 2 stories to make room for the big pals. I'll probably throw down some fancier beds in the main house. I don't know, thinking too far ahead for that. But hopefully you can kind of tell what I was going for here. This is supposed to be a little like bathhouse or spa type area for the pals. I do think it's pretty cool, but the space was pretty limited and it's hard to make it look really nice. I do like how it turned out for the most part. Yeah, now we'll check out the main house, and this angle's pretty ugly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to make a base look better in this game. Maybe some pillars, my only idea. Normally all I do is I extend the roofs a little bit longer, but in Palworld, I don't feel like it looks quite right. So we'll stick with this for now. Right over here, we've got the main deck with the Pal box. We've got the monitor stand looking over the whole base. Back here, we've got the main work deck. Of course, all of our crafting stations are going to go up here. We'll walk in this door over here, and this is the tavern area. The entire purpose of this room will be to put a fridge or cooler when we get it. I guess it'll be for cooking too when we get better cooking stations. I also had this neat little idea of putting the feed box on a table. Very inventive, yes. It does look pretty cool though. Like you got a bouquet of fruit on a table. Heading upstairs, there's really not much up here yet. This little pocket will just be for extra storage, or I might throw a fluffy pal bed up here and have it be like a pal suite. Then through this door, we've got my bedroom, which has nothing in it yet other than a bed. And then of course, I love balconies, so we've got a balcony up here looking out over the Galapagos Islands and its many very cool ruins. Of course, one of the things that makes this base so cool is this 3-tier deck I've got going on. I'm very happy with how that looks. I think that looks so cool. We might not be using this bottom deck anytime soon, but I know in the later game we're gonna need a lot of space for crafting stations and such. So when the time comes, we've got a spot, which is great because one of the most frustrating things about your first playthrough when you play Palworld is you build your base and you love how it looks. You've got a spot for everything, but then you unlock new production stations and they need more room and they just increasingly get bigger and bigger and more numerous. And before you know it, your base makes no sense and it's just a complete mess with all sorts of random crap. I try to prevent that as much as I can. I like it when my base looks neat and tidy. Okay, there's a new painting system. I'm going to see if I can cover up this bald spot. Paint mode. I have not tried this yet. What do I do? Just click? Ew, it's pink. Pink is for girls. Copy color F. Can I copy the color of my roof? I don't think so. Edit palette. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, right there. Let's try that. That looks too red. This does not look like what I selected at all. Am I crazy? I'm selecting like pure brown right now and it's painting like a dark red and not even that dark of a red. Okay, let's get back up here and see if it looks better at least. Good enough, honestly. It's less noticeable now at least. Now, I think the best thing to do now that our base is looking awesome is we're gonna head up here to our nice personal local iron deposit and we're gonna get all of the metal that we could ever dream of. Wow, I forgot how much this sucks to mine with a stone pickaxe. Okay, we got about 20 ore. We're gonna go smelt it, make an iron pick, and then come back. It's so nice that that's just right there. That's really awesome. Well, hello, pal tamer bodyguard. If we get in a fight, I think I'm gonna die. You've got a shotgun. What do I do with you? Oh. Shady pharmacist. We're a traveling caravan passing through these parts. It's fate that we've crossed paths. Take a look at our goods if you're interested. I don't really need any of this. It's just selling medicine and suspicious juice. I think you can make all of this with like the flowers and stuff you can find in dungeons. Yeah, this is all expensive and I don't need it, so no thanks. All right, yeah, hang out. That's cool. I like that. I really enjoy when a survival game allows NPCs to visit your base. I think that's really cool, actually. It'd be really cool if he could sit in my furniture. That'd be sweet. All right, now that we've got metal, we can finally place the high quality workbench. And what can we make with this? Not a whole lot yet, just better tools and better armor. Let's go ahead and make this small feed bag because why not? Now that we have a feed bag, keeping yourself fed is kind of an afterthought. Which that I'm not a huge fan of. I like when survival games take the need for food and water a little bit more seriously. Like in 7 Days, for example, I think the early game of that game is so fun because finding food and water is genuinely a challenge at the start of that game. But in this one, they make up for it a little bit by having all the pals. You have to keep them fed. And there are a lot of food options with different effects, so I do enjoy that. All right, and now we can make the medicine workbench, and that should be enough for a base upgrade. And I almost never use this thing, but you can make medicines here. They've added a bunch of new stuff. I haven't looked too closely at it. I think these are basically health potions and some of this other stuff you can raise work speed. Oh, and it looks like there's some permanent stat boosting stuff for you, the player. That's pretty cool, actually. I should probably look into that a little bit more. But all I care about right now is this base upgrade. Base level 8, we can upgrade again when we build a metal chest and a sphere workbench, which we are a couple levels away from still. Ooh, but I just noticed I can make the grapple gun if I had some ancient technology points, which I don't, but I really want that. And that works out because I was thinking maybe we go fight some bosses now. I'm also curious to know, like, can I have another base yet? Where would I even see that? I guess the easiest way to find out is to just try and place one, see what happens. Fortunately, too close. Looks like I can place one right here, which should encompass most of the metal. Will it actually let me place this? It will. Okay. That's fantastic. The downside, of course, I don't have any like real good miners yet. I need better pals, basically. I do not have even near the amount of pals I would need to manage a whole second base. So, all right, that's sweet. Let's sleep and let's go fight Chillet. We could maybe fight Foxicle. I think I'd rather just do a dungeon. Yeah, it's time to explore. There's a cool angle of my base. It's really cool that you can still see all your pals working even from this far away. And right here is Chill It. All right, send it. Whoa, what is that move? That's new. Godhog is doing a lot of damage. Taking quite a bit too, though. Wow. Oh, he's taking a lot, actually. I'm going to put him away. I'm a little scared. I don't want to kill him. Let's try Zero. You don't do much damage, right? Oh no, dang it. Well, we got an ancient technology point, but we didn't catch Chill It. Fortunately, Chill It will respawn every hour, and we don't really need an ice pal right now. We don't even have a cooler yet, so he can't even do anything for us. But he's still cool, so it's a bummer we didn't catch him. Alright, here's that dungeon we found last episode. Let's go ahead and do this. With my settings, my damage is real bad, so we really need to find a better weapon schematic. I'll literally take anything. It's a bunch of Killamari. We can catch one of those. Oh, wow. Very good damage, Godhog. Some mouse. Motivational leader and earthquake resistance. Mao you can put into a pasture and she will just drop coins for you. I've never actually tried her, so I don't know how effective it is. Oh yeah, Daydream, I just walked right past her. I see her so often I forgot we haven't actually caught one yet. These things are pretty neat. Their ability allows them to she can basically be roaming at all times even if she's not your active pal. So if I had one on my team right now, I could have Zero out and I could have Daydream out at the same time. But I'm pretty sure it does stack, so if you had 6 Daydreams, I've been blinded, you could have 6 Daydreams out at once, or 5. And we've made it to the boss room. One thing that's kind of neat about these dungeons is I think pretty much any pal can be the boss. So you could get like an alpha version of any pal. I don't really know what that does for you other than the pals being bigger. I think maybe they're like IVs have a chance to be higher. Let's try Tansy out. He should be super effective against these guys. Dang, yeah, this guy, he seems pretty strong. Holy cow. And we caught a Capridy. You can put them in a pasture and they will just passively drop berries. I've never used that either. It's probably pretty efficient in the early game, but later on, once you've got a whole bunch of farms, you've got farming pals out anyway, so you might as well just let them manage a berry plantation or two also. Dainty Eater. Alright, these are the real chests that matter. Come on, give me a schematic. No schematic, but we did get a speed remedy. Permanently raises work speed when consumed. It's ineffective when used by pals, so this is for me. I think my work speed just raised. I'm not actually sure. I'll have to check in editing. Ancient technical manual. This will give me ancient technology points. Awesome. That's pretty much all we got from the from those chests. I did forget to point out earlier, we got some ancient technology parts from defeating Chill It. You get these for defeating bosses. I think we also got one from the Capridy boss we just fought. And now that we have those ancient technology points, I can unlock the grapple gun. So as soon as we go back to base, I'll craft that. Oh, and apparently we leveled up. I totally missed it, but we can now craft the crossbow, the metal spear, the cooler. We can make Tansy's assault rifle, and the metal chest. We can make all sorts of good stuff. We're going to keep exploring. Again, I'd really like it if I can just not spend points on those weapons and just find a schematic of a better version anyway. But if we want schematics, we need to find more dungeons. Hey, look, a dungeon and a way shrine. We can teleport right to this one in the future. That's awesome. It's right by the first tower boss, too. Got a new achievement, Freshman Survivor, or Surveyor. Whoa, look at this dungeon. Yeah, they've definitely done some work on these. These are way cooler looking than they used to be. The last one we did was pretty typical. They've definitely got a bit of variety now. We found our first dog coins. Only 3 of them, that's not much. Got a lift monk in a cage, another daydream. Be free! Wellness Watcher. Don't know what that is either. Lots of new passives, man. Catch another Daydream because we need XP. Ooh, there's a skill tree in there. Sweet. Look at this place, man. Wow. Feel like I'm in a Zelda dungeon. Some Syndicate thugs over there. Don't think it's really worth my time to go over there by the looks of it. I wonder how far down you can go before you just instantly die. Maybe you don't, actually. You might be able to swim down there. Oop. How's our stamina? Can we climb this? Oh, we can stand here. Perfect. Oh, geez. Is that not climbable? What's going on? What? Oh, geez. Okay, that's climbable. How do I get up there? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, there's a chest up there too. Sweet. This is pretty cool. This is way more fun than the normal dungeons. And pretty good rewards too. I mean, like 2 big chests. I mean, I'm assuming there's still a boss to come too. No schematics, just some technical manuals. We've got another Flare Storm, another Dragon Cannon, and a Bog Blast. Again, Flare Storm looks like a good one. I don't think the others are really any good. Sweet. That's cool. Here's the boss. You know, I don't think we've caught any of these yet, so we'll see if we can catch all of them. Oh crap, they are doing a lot of damage. Whoa. Put one in a ball just to give me a second. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm getting very low. I do have Herbal, so we should be able to survive 1 death. That one's ready to be caught. We did catch one. Oh my goodness. Alright, we caught another one. Thank goodness. Alright, get one more hit in there. Please don't die. Ooh. Okay, let's see if we can catch him. Man, do you see what I'm talking about with, like, these attacks, like, not being telegraphed? Like, they sort of are. But not much. Something about that animation is misleading. Alright, we caught him. Service-minded. Don't remember what that does. Alright, let's see what our rewards are. Give me a schematic. Give me a schematic. Dang it. A whole lot of gold. Another speed remedy. So we'll increase my work speed. More manuals. But no schematics, so we need more dungeons. I would take, like, literally any weapon schematic right now, or an armor schematic. Pretty much anything would be an upgrade. Catch a Nox. I don't know what these guys do at all. For some reason I feel like they're just like a gatherer or nothing else. Ooh, there's a lucky pal down there. It's a Nox, unfortunately. These are pretty rare though, and I learned recently you can actually pass the lucky passive down to its offspring through breeding. I don't know what you can breed with a Nox, but this could be nice.
You missed me!
Did one of those bubbles hit him? Okay. This friggin' frog, man. He has the most inaccurate moves I've ever seen. Hey, we caught him. First lucky pal and a level up. Nice. Oh, wow, this one's cool too. Very tall. Little rooms in here too. I see a chest. 2 chests. Whoa, what was that? Did a rock fall on me? Oh, jeez. I got very lucky that that didn't hit me. We found a transporting handbook. Allows a pal to read it to permanently increases their transporting affinity by 1. That's really good. That's one of those things I think I want to save for a really good pal later on. Man, these dungeons are so much more interesting now. I'm a big fan of these updates. Climbed all the way up to the top. We've got a chest, a pile. I see another chest down there. See a lotus of some kind. And a whole nother room over that way. A lot to explore. Tundra outfit schematic. Sweet, it's not awesome, but it is an upgrade. I'll take it. Ooh, we got an ice Godhog. What's up, little dude? Don't be scared. I'm gonna save you. Service-minded. Jolthog Christ. I've never really used one of those. I've had them in my base as like cooling pals before, but I've never. They've got a. I'm pretty sure they have an ice grenade move, and I've never tried it. Treasure all around. Got another little room. There's a sphere workbench in here. Can't use it. Just a bunch of other little decorations and things. They might have reduced the amount of dog coins you get from those. I might just be getting unlucky. But I've searched quite a few of them. I've only got 10 so far. Wow, look at this place. That is so cool. This feels like it's straight out of Borderlands. Hey, look, dog coins. That was actually so many chests, and if I had fishing pole, if I had fishing stuff, I could fish here too. We might have missed one or two, honestly, but we're gonna keep moving. That was so cool. And amazingly, we're not done. There's another chest up there. Alright, there's the boss. That was an awesome dungeon. We got so many chests from that. Boss Daydream. Captured. Spirit of Zen. Need one more Daydream for the max amount of XP I can get for catching her. Come on, give me schematics. Nope. Another speed remedy. Wow. I think we're 3 for 3 on speed remedies. Alright, let's check out this dungeon in town. Oh, okay, I have seen one of these already. These are cool. They're very short. I've only seen a couple. One of them had 2 of these trees. Another one just had a bunch of chests in it. This one's got a big egg in it, too. Ooh, another egg. Another Flare Storm and an Ignis Breath. And Iceberg. I think Iceberg's a good skill. It is a rare, power 120. Sweet. They got dog coins laying on the ground here. Well, that's my new favorite kind of dungeon for sure. Just a big old room with a whole bunch of stuff. Another speed remedy, 4 for 4. We can make a little bit more room by selling our high value materials. Always gotta check what pals are being sold. Herbal here's got Serenity. That's a good ability. That might be amazing on him, actually. It reduces the cooldown of your special ability. I'll buy a Nightwing because I haven't caught one yet, and I don't really enjoy trying to catch them, so that's an easy way to get that out of the way. I am going to resist the urge to go on another Godhog catching spree. Alright, I mean, we gotta catch this one. I mean, look at him, he's asking to be caught. We gotta catch that one. I actually love how abundant these guys are now. It's so awesome. I should have built my base here. Like, we would have just constantly had Joel Hogs in our base, just passing by. It would have been amazing. What's up with this room? Oh, whoa. Oh, that's so cool. Do you think if I just continue, we'll end up down there later? Oh, that's awesome. Well, there's the boss room right there. Kinda seems like we better jump down one of those holes if we want to see what's down there. Okay, this is the way up and down. Chests everywhere, dude. I love this. This is gonna make schematic farming so much more fun. So that first dungeon we did today, where it was like really flat and I just ran through it, every dungeon used to look very similar to that one. Like there were a few variations, but it was all very flat and a lot of the same rooms just pieced together in different ways. And there was usually like a max of 4 chests if you were lucky in one dungeon. And so when I schematic farmed in the past, I would just run those over and over and over and over again. And it took forever and it was not very fun. So this is way better. I'm not sure if that's the most effective way to farm schematics. It might be now because there are chests everywhere. But towards the end of the game, I got a legendary pump shotgun schematic just by feathered hairband schematic 1 of 1. I currently have nothing, so I'll take that. But anyways, yeah, I got a legendary pump action shotgun by just getting on a fast pal and just running around in one of the like end game zones. I think it was the zone where the last boss was. I just ran around in that zone and I would find chests that had to be opened with golden keys. And those seem to have a pretty good chance of dropping schematics. So that's another farming method that might be better than this one. I'm not really sure, but this has got to be pretty decent too. There are seriously chests everywhere. Not to mention you get all of these things. All right, we better catch one of these guys. Nice, caught one. These guys are pretty good transporters and pretty good waterers. I think they're level 2 in both. Workaholic, that's fantastic. Ooh, here's 2 more. Let's go ahead and catch them too. Dang it, nothing special. Hey, look, it's a whole bunch of normal tansies. Where were you guys last episode? Come on, Godhog, you're too strong. Alright. We got 1 normal tansy at least. Don't really need them anymore, but just for the Palpedia and for the capture bonuses. Schematics, come on. Another speed, dude, are you like guaranteed to get a speed remedy out of a level 13 dungeon or something? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had this high of work speed. Actually, I know I haven't. There's 1 more dungeon in the area that I know about. We might as well do it, but I'm kind of wondering if level 13 dungeons are even worth it, even at this stage. I mean, heck, I'm already all the way up to level 16. I wonder how far north I'd have to go to find other dungeons. You know what? There was actually a dungeon really close to this Wage Shrine over here. Maybe we go over here, we fight Foxicle, who's level 15, and then we see what level that dungeon is, and then we'll do that and maybe wrap up. Sounds like a plan to me. Whoa, look at that egg. That thing's bigger than me. Huge verdant egg. That's sweet. Now we just need an incubator. We're under attack. We haven't done one of these yet. We'll free this floppy in here. Or no, it's It's not a floppy, it's something else. Megaspheres, nice. Alright, while we're up here, we got a rematch. Hawk. We ran past him in the first episode. I threw one god bomb at him, but it didn't do anything, so I was like, let's come back later. Later has come. Meet your demise. Get him, Godhog. What are you waiting for? What is Hawk waiting for? Dude, Hawk sucks. I couldn't even see my arrows dealing damage. We definitely need a better weapon. Okay, first human boss kill. We get bounty tokens. Only one. Can't really do anything with that. Supply drop initiated. Ooh, cows. I should probably catch a cow. Not a priority really right now though. Supply drop. I hear it. Oh, there it was. Alright, we better go check that out. Level is this thing, level 21. We're not... Where are we going? Let's just run past all these things. Hopefully we'll be fine. Ooh, oh boy. They are angry. Hey look, a codex page. They are angry still back there. Is it up there? Where is this thing? Oh, a mud? Here? Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't think I really understand where I am. This feels like I don't know if I recognize this area at all. I definitely don't ever remember seeing Surfing and mud in a foresty region. It's pretty weird, actually. That supply drop must be up here. Got level 20 thugs. They're getting messed up by a Caperty, though. Looks like he might do all the work for me. And I think I'll just let him do that. What have we here? Two more speed remedies. Crude oil. We're not going to need that for a long time. And hyperspheres. And a heat-resistant metal armor schematic. Holy cow, talk about an upgrade. What? I think I can even craft that, like, even though I'm nowhere near the right level. Oh. Yeah, I'm nowhere near the right level being able to craft that. We're level 16. The schematic I just got is an upgraded version of this, which I wouldn't normally unlock till level 25. And I can even make it right now if I just get 40 iron. That's fantastic. That's a massive upgrade. That is awesome. Let's back up a little bit. Feel a little bit safer. Let's catch some of these cows. They're practically begging us to catch them. Look at that. Perfect. Cow captured. Positive thinker. I think that's a sanity debuff. There are so many enemies right here. Holy cow. Yeah, okay. Let's just let this happen. We can catch the cow this way. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Oh, he's gonna get caught. Nice. Oh my gosh, there's a whole battle that's about to happen. That cow had work slave. That is a 10% increase to work speed. That's awesome. Very good cow ability. I would catch one of these actually, but there's like what, 9 here right now? There were 10. Yeah, let's wait. We're not really hurting for PAL fluids, and I don't want to get ganged up by 10 of those guys. Look at all the cows, man. They really changed the some of the PAL spawns, I think. All right, here's that dungeon. It's another level 13. We might as well run it. We haven't seen any weapon schematics yet, but I'm hoping we can at least get like a 3-shot bow from a level 13 dungeon, but we may not be able to get even that. But we can catch a fuddler. Did not mean to throw a megasphere at him. Whoa, he knows dig. Oh, jeez. Fuddler. Not much in that dungeon at all. We're already at the boss. We've got some level 10 rubies to catch. We've not caught any of these guys yet. They're pretty much just fox sparks, but taller, unless they decided to make it a level 2 fire creature, which I always kind of thought they should have been. Not that they're like hard to catch or anything, but like, you know, they already have a Firefox. What is the point of Firefox 2? That one's got Artisan and Conceited. Wow, that's a really good combo of skills. Alright, can we end the dungeon runs with a weapon schematic? No, we cannot. Vital Remedy. Hey, we finally got something other than work speed. Alright, dungeon runs were a little disappointing. Thank goodness that supply drop came in clutch for us, though. But I think we've hit the point where a level 13 dungeon's really not going to be worth our time. I'm curious to know like what kind of schematics you can even get out of a level 13 dungeon, weapon-wise that is. I'm not 100% sure on this, but the way it seemed to work in the past was based on the level of the dungeon, you had a chance to get a specific weapon schematic. Like I think crossbow dropped from like level 19 maybe. So if I wanted a crossbow schematic, I knew I wanted to run level 19 dungeons. So I'd like to know like what you get from a level 13. It's got to be like just a normal bow or a 3-shot bow. But at the same time, I also wonder, you know, I think there's more weapons now. So I wonder if there's multiple schematics that could drop from one chest. I mean, the only way to know is just to run an unholy amount of dungeons, but ain't nobody got time for that. But what we do have time for is one more boss. Catch us a foxicle. That did almost no damage. I'm probably going to deal actually nothing, so I think the strat here is going to be let Godhog work and don't get hit. Alright, I'll help out a little bit. Standing still's boring. That does nothing, though. That actually does nothing. Can barely even tell my arrows are dealing damage. Godhog's holding his own, man. He's doing fine. Alright, let's hit her with a God Bomb. And I'll swap you out. Oh, no. Oh, I'm out of stamina. It's bad. Get him, Herbal. Herbal. Man, that skill is brutal. It's hard to dodge. 31% chance in a normal sphere. That's pretty good. Oh, frozen again. Oh, I'm so low. I cannot get hit again. Oh, thank goodness. Nice. Earthquake resistant. That is a level 2 ice pal, so now we really don't need Chillet. She will keep our food from spoiling for a very long time. If it's in a cooler, of course. Okay, let's head home, maybe farm up a little bit more metal, and see what we can do with all of our new goodies. Spin these stat points. I think we just throw them all into health. For the technology tree, we've unlocked Primitive Sword. Does 180 damage. I think we'll unlock and craft that. Wooden board, hold on, what the heck is a wooden board? How do I get a wooden board? Oh, it's right here. Wood, fiber, nail. Okay, yeah, we can do that. It's a strange new addition. We're gonna get wooden board and the sword. We can get a cooking pot. That's awesome. I like having storage options, so we'll get the shelf. We can get a new shield. We can get a mill and a wheat plantation. That's huge. We can get a beginner fishing set. I can craft that and carry it with me, and then next time we're out and about, I can test it out. We can get the sphere workbench and mega spheres. Metal chest. We're gonna get the cooler. I think we'll get the crossbow. 280 attack. That's pretty good. I know I'm gonna unlock it, then we're just gonna find a better schematic like immediately. I'm gonna hold off. Wait a minute. It's level 13, and I kind of had a hunch that maybe it drops from level 13 dungeons. I'm gonna hold off in hopes that I can find a schematic. It's only 2 points. Like, you know, I should probably just do it. All right, it's cheap. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I've got a visitor in my base. The Surf and Turf Master. Sells a whole bunch of food. I have a lot of gold and I don't really have much food right now. So I actually am going to buy a little bit. I don't need to buy anything that crazy. Let's just buy some lamb ball meat. Just a little. We're about to set up a wheat plantation. Then we have a bunch of options. Okay, we can now put a nice big metal chest right here. Just start dumping stuff into it every time we teleport home. All those remedies, my handiwork speed is actually really fast now. Fast, way faster than it's ever been. Let's see what we can craft. Let's make us a grapple gun. This thing is super awesome. It's just super nice for moving short distances easily. It's great for quickly getting on top of buildings or cliffs, and you can even do it while you're over encumbered. And of course, if you combine it with your glider, you can move very far, very fast. Life without a grapple gun is no life at all. We're currently wearing a cloth outfit, which gives us 15 defense. We just unlocked the pelt armor a little while ago, which gives 35 defense, but then we found an amazing heat-resistant metal armor schematic that gives 136 defense and an additional 325 health. As soon as we smelt more metal, we will be making that. We can also make the uncommon feathered hairband, which will give an additional 19 defense. It's not much, but we currently don't have anything in our helmet slot, and it's very cheap, so let's make it. Now we have an earring. Cool. We can also make the mega shield, which has a shield rating of 260, up from 100. So that's another massive defense boost. Just hit level 18. Put another point into health. We can unlock a better glider, and that's really about it. Oh, the Ring of Mercy. We can still make the Ring of Mercy. I can make a mega grapple gun already? Why did I just make a normal one? Oh, I totally missed all this stuff over here. We can make the PAL essence condenser. Not a priority net right now, but I could raise the rank of a PAL if I wanted to. Hip lantern is just a torch that's always on you, basically. Lockpicking tool V1, I think is basically like a free copper key. I think if I have this, then I don't need copper keys anymore. So basically we want all of these. I guess we'll get the Ring of Mercy first. Then the grapple gun, then the key. I can only get one more thing. Can I get the incubator yet? Can't. When do I unlock the incubator? Oh, I have to defeat the first tower boss first. Well, maybe we'll attempt that in the next episode. The mill costs wooden boards now, but if we can throw that down, we can start getting flour, and then the amount of things we can make food-wise, then we have a lot more options for food. Let's check out all the pals that we caught. I didn't even realize we actually have an extra slot in here. We got this Dainty Eater Capridy, but we also got an Alpha Capridy, which sounds like more fun. He's a level 2 planter, which I forgot about that, so we're going to replace him with Dew Moss, who literally is just a level 1 planter. That's all he does, so he's not doing much for us. Whenever this massive Capridy is not planting, she will be in the pasture dropping berries for us. We got a Nightwing who's a level 2 gatherer. That could actually be pretty nice. We got this Workaholic Turticle, which has 15% slower sanity drop rate, but he's also got level 2 watering, and he can also do a little mining and transporting. I think I'll throw him into the extra slot. So Ruby is a level 1 fire creature, but he can also be put into the pasture to drop flame organs. That's really everybody of note that we got. I think we're going to need to we're doing really good on wood, so I think we're going to put away one of our Eichtherdiers for this Nightwing, get a level 2 gatherer out there. I wish we had a better handiwork pal, but we don't. I don't like how many speed remedies we found, because now I am basically the best handiwork pal, and I actually have to do work in my own base. What is this? I thought I was playing Palworld. In all honesty though, it is pretty nice being able to make stuff this fast myself. We can make the mega glider. Let's go ahead and do that. We can make the lockpicking tool. No reason not to do that. I want to make the fishing rod, but I really cannot spare the metal right now. We can make a better grapple already too. I forgot about that. I'm going to hold off on the Mercy Ring. I know I unlocked it. I think it would be way more fun to get a PAL that has Mercy Hit on it. So I think we're just going to roll without Mercy Hit until we reach a point where we can breed for that. So that sounds way more fun. Plus it'll keep our equipment slots, our accessory slots open. You can make that armor if I just get a few more flame organs. I'm going to go kill some fox sparks. Conceited fox sparks. I think that's better than any of our current kindlers. Chillet respawned already, so let's see if we can catch it this time. Piece of cake. These guys have a Demud in a cage and they're only level 5, so I'm gonna take advantage of this. That's so amazing. Godhog is so goated, dude. Be free! The mud might be a level 2 miner. That would be pretty cool. If I could get a few more of those, I could set up that metal base up top and have pals get metal for me automatically. Alright, we can queue up this heat-resistant metal armor now. Oh man, this one is gonna take a while. Yeah, I'll let someone else do that. Alright, and we can make a sphere workbench now. I don't remember all the spheres we can make here, but we can now make mega spheres as soon as we have access to more metal. That is now everything we need to upgrade the PAL box. Up to level 9 if we can make the cooking pot, and the mill we can upgrade it again, which all we're waiting on is more metal. But it is coming in pretty slow right now, so that's probably not going to happen this episode. But we can get somebody else out into the base. Chillet's a level 2 cold PAL. I didn't know that. And he can gather for us. Foxicle's level 4. Okay, hold on. They've definitely changed some stuff. The only level 4 cooling pal I ever saw in the past was Frost Alien, who's like level 60 now, I think, was level 50. And she's level 3 pasture. Apparently she drops ice organs if she's in the pal ranch. And again, I never used to see higher than level 1 pasture. So it's safe to say it's worth checking every pal I come across. Mud is a level 2 waterer and a level 2 miner. I want to replace him with Crojiro, but Crojiro is one of only 2 pals I have right now with handiwork. Ooh, let's get a Killamari out. These things have level 2 transporting and level 1 gathering and watering. We definitely need some more transporters. Here's our lucky Nox, and I just noticed, this is new. It looks like if you get a lucky pal, maybe it's just a chance, but he's actually got level 2 gathering instead of level 1. He also has a power 160 grass move. Just notice this too. His special ability, when activated, detects the location of nearby pal effigies. That's neat. I didn't know he did that. It could be useful someday. I really have not seen many effigies, so they might be a lot harder to find now than they used to be. Yeah, so this pal recruiter just showed up to my base. And for a very reasonable amount of gold, he is going to sell me a Pin King. Pin King is a great base pal, so yeah, we're gonna buy him and we're gonna throw him in the base right away. I do think I'm going to wrap things up here though. Things are coming along nicely though. The base looks much better. I love having a designated space for everything. It just feels so much more organized and clean. And of course we'll add even more things as we go. We got quite a few new pals and we got some nice new schematics and a lot of levels. We leveled up quite a few times. I'd still love to find a schematic for a better weapon, so maybe next time we'll do a little hunting for that too, but I think we're ready to move on to higher level dungeons. So I'm thinking if we do those, we'll have a chance at getting something even better than a crossbow. But I do think that's going to be all I have for you guys today, so if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more. And with that, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.